Tyrice Knight was one of the best defenders on Seattle this year. He played his role really nicely as a rookie linebacker, and he had 80 total tackles, 1.5 sacks, and a fumble recovery. So today we are going to be summing his entire career. I will not be having control over the team. That will be completely up to Madden. But we're going to see how Tyrese's career pans out. So let's go. This is the defense for the season. It doesn't look like they've made too many additions. They added Gross Matos and Brandon Stevens. So, and I guess Marcus Epps. I'm pretty sure he wasn't here before. So let's see how season 1 goes. At the deadline, Knight has 18 tackles and 1 TFL. We are 3-3. On to the end of the season we go. Hey, Seattle went 10-7, and we are in the wild card round. Let's see how Knight did. And Knight, big season from him. 90 tackles, 5 TFLs, and half a sack and 1 interception. Played his role really nicely. Well, Knight is on the field right there. Let's see if he can make a play while we're watching. Knight backing up the coverage, and Michael Penix fumble, and that is they somehow got on that ball. I don't know how. Boy, Mafe, big play by him. Forced the fumble, almost made it a touchdown, but I guess Penix got on top of the ball or something. Knight's in the middle there. And Knight with a huge tackle sits him down. Tyrice Knight with the tackle. 3rd and 26 at the 2-yard line. And Knight tries to go for another tackle, and he gets up in there. 40-something seconds left. That's not caught there. Where's Knight at? I don't even know, to be honest. Oh, he could have gotten that pick there. Come on. Boy, Mafe. Potentially the last play of the game for the Falcons. And it looks like it might be no caught. I don't think Knight's on the field, to be honest. Hey, Ernest Jones with that good coverage, though. Tariq Woolen INT, and we win this game 20-10. Let's check out some of Knight's stats. Knight had 3 tackles. Playing the Cardinals in the divisional round. We lost to them. Knight with 12 tackles in this game. 10 solo tackles, and Brandon Stevens had a pick. But we still lost. On to the next season. We finished the season 8-9. Let's go check out Knight's stats. Huge 3rd year for Knight. 114 tackles. I'm guessing he led the team. 9 TFLs. No sacks, unfortunately. 2 interceptions. 5 deflections and 1 forced fumble. Nice. On to season 4 for Knight we go. In year 4, Knight is up to a 77 overall star dev. But he does have some competition for his job. They have a 79 overall linebacker and a 77 beneath him. So hopefully Knight can keep his starting role. Let's see. Knight, a little bit of a down year. The team was 7-10. He had 59 tackles, 2 TFLs, and not really much after that. But there was a ton of people behind him, and plus he was injured for 1 game. He's up to a 78, though. So, on to year 6. And I once again, I have no complete control over any of the team's decisions. Whether who we sign, trade for, who starts even. I have no control over that, so it's all the CPU doing it. I'm just seeing how Knight's career will pan out. Well, unfortunately, Knight is no longer on the roster. Pete Carroll's our quarterback. I mean, I looked on here, and as you can see, There is no Tyrice Knight. So let's go through every team and see where he is. Well, not through every team. We're just going to see where he is. Right underneath Jawan Bentley is Knight. Let's see where Knight went. Knight is an Atlanta Falcon going into year 5. Kind of ironic. He went to the team that he beat in the playoffs in the first year of his, second year of his career, first year of the rebuild. Anyway, let's see how his first year in Atlanta will be. Well, Atlanta went 8-9, Seattle went 10-7. So who was really the better team, huh? Let's see how Knight did though. Well, Knight strived in Atlanta, 108 tackles, 4 TFLs, 1 sack, and 7 pass deflections. He only played 16 games though, so I don't know. And it's funny because I just did a Atlanta Falcons rebuild yesterday. I'm filming this. Well, this video is going to come out on Sunday, I'm pretty sure, and the Falcons video is coming out on Saturday. So let me know how y'all enjoyed that video if you watched it. If not, go watch it. Anyway, on to the 2028 season, 2029 season, something like that. Simming the 2029 season. Hopefully, the Atlanta Falcons can pick up the slack and can make it back to the playoffs like they did in year 1 of the rebuild. And hopefully, Knight can have a career year here. Because my number 1 goal is just to make him the number 1 linebacker on legacy score. Well, the team went 12-5, so hopefully that means Knight had a big season. Knight versus former team, 35-27 win. Let's see how he did. Oh, wrong team. See how he did against his former team. 7 tackles and 1 pass deflection. And a W. Good there. Let's see who we're facing in the divisional. It is the New York Giants. At 28 years old, Knight is up to an 82 overall linebacker, 84 with a morale boost. He's wearing number 58. That's kind of nasty. But let's see how he does versus the New York Giants in the playoffs. Watching him play here. Knight. That tackle for loss for Knight. And big TFL there. And we'll see what Atlanta can do now. Looks like a sack's about to happen and he just throws it away. 4th and 7 and they're probably gonna punt. 26 seconds left in the first half. Knight is in the middle there. And he's gonna try to pass rush. And that is a beautiful catch by Theo Johnson, I guess? No. Definitely not Theo Johnson. I'm tripping. Some random guy. Knight is right there. And they're probably just going to kick their field goal. AJ Terrell with an INC. Hey, Knight just had a pass deflection and I didn't get to watch it. I just hopped in. 2nd and 10 in the 4th quarter here. Colin Anthony lit up. And three of them came in there and blasted Colin Anthony. 16-14 ball game. See, there's Knight's pass deflection. Knight's in the middle right there. And Colin Anthony has to chuck it up. 4th and 16, they'll probably punt. Well, Penix threw an interception, I'm guessing, and it's New York's ball. Knight dead middle. And Colin Anthony's just scrambling. And that's first down. This team is slowly coming up. 2:24 left, 1st and 10. Atlanta needs to stop here. And blasted by AJ Terrell. 2nd and 15 now. And assisted tackle there by Knight. 3rd and 10 at the 16. 12 seconds left till the 2-minute warning. And blasted there, 4th and 6. Will probably kick their field goal. Oh, never mind. That was another pass deflection by Knight. What the heck are we doing? We're in field goal range, down 1, and we decide to run a play. And we lost. Sending to the 2030 season. Knight is a 29-year-old now. He's still an 82 overall. Simulating the 2030 season. We're already 5 years into the future. Kind of crazy, to be honest. We fell off. We went 7-10. Knight with a big year. 113 tackles, 4 interceptions, 1.5 sacks, and 3 picks. I'm at 4 TFLs, by the way. And 12... Am I stupid? 113 tackles, 4 TFLs, 1.5 sacks, 3 INCs, and 12 pass deflections. Huge year here from Knight. And he played all 17 games. Sweet. Still didn't make the playoffs. Let's see if he, maybe won a deploy. He didn't even come top 10. Unfortunate. Top 10 for best linebacker, though, so we'll take it. Here's some of Knight's career numbers. 686 tackles, 30 TFLs, 4.5 sacks, 9 picks, 47 deflections, a fumble, and a fumble recovery. No safeties, no touchdowns or anything. He's about to hit 30, or he is 30. About to hit 30 years old. So, hopefully we can get those numbers up. Target goal for tackles is over 1,000 tackles, which he should easily get. I don't really have any other goals outside of that. He is number 24 on the legacy leaderboard. And hopefully we can get this up. He hasn't really won any accolades. No Pro Bowls, which I'm surprised. He has 2 Defensive Player of the Weeks, though. Hooray! On to the 2031 season we go. We have gone 7-10 for the past, 5,000 seasons. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm getting tired of it. Knight, really big year here. 119 tackles, 7 TFLs, 3.5 sacks, 2 picks, 9 deflections, and 1 forced fumble. So he's been helping out this Falcons defense a ton, but unfortunately the Falcons defense has not been helping him. A top 3, though, for best linebacker in the NFC. He hopefully will be up here and winning one or multiple one day. He is a Pro Bowler. Is that Patrick Mahomes on the Bills? Alright, buddy. Not only is he on the Pro Bowl roster, he is the number 1 linebacker on the Pro Bowl roster. Nice. Unfortunately, we cannot hop into the game and watch him play, because Madden sucks. So, on to the 2032 season we go. I'm pretty sure Knight's about to be 31 or 32. So, we'll see how many years left we have with him around. I'd say we have another 5 to 7 years, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't regress too heavily or regress at all. But we'll see. Assuming to the 2032 playoffs, Michael Penix left. Don't know where he went. Well, we have a rookie QB at the helm. Hopefully he can lead us to another playoff berth. We will be facing off Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears in the first round. But first off, let's go check out how Tyrice did. Knight, I think, had a career high in tackles. 126, 3 TFLs, 1 sack. No picks, but 7 deflections. Year 8 or 9, I don't really know. Knight is hurt for this game. He will not be playing versus the Chicago Bears. So hopefully we can beat them and Knight can come back for the divisional round. Simming to the divisional round. Hopefully we can beat the Bears, and we do. 35-14 win. Facing off against the Washington Commanders. And Knight will be back for this game. Facing off against Jaden Daniels and his Commanders in Atlanta. Coming up to you next. That is Knight right there. See how he does in the first defensive possession. Or first Commander's possession. Read option. Smoked there, Jaden Daniels. Geno Stone with the tackle. 2nd and 9 at the 31. Knight all alone in the middle. and sacked there. McMichael there with the sack. 3rd and 19 here. Can the Falcons defense hold off? A dot there and 4th and 3, and they'll probably punt. Our QB threw a pick. 2nd and 2 at the 37. Knocked away. Not caught there. 3rd and 2. Knight on the pass rush, but it does not matter. They get the first down. First and 10 at the 29. Thrown there, and Knight gets there for the tackle. Again at 8. 2nd and 2. This Commanders team is driving quickly on the Falcons defense. 1st and goal at the 6. 1st and goal. And Daniels is sacked. 2nd and goal at the 17. Minus 11 yards for the Commanders there. And swarmed there. 3rd and goal at the 12. 3rd and goal at the 12. And low pass there. And 4th and goal, they'll probably kick the field goal. 2nd and 10 here. 2:35 left at the 30. And caught there over the middle. Big defensive possession. We are up 21-17. Knight, go get him. Run. He almost got there. Coming back from the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 at the 46. Daniels trying to take off, and he is sacked. McIntyre with the sack there. 2nd and 10 at the 48. Missed him there. That would have been a touchdown if it was completed. 4th and 8. Game on the line. I don't think Knight is on the field. Could be mistaken, though. Daniels looking to throw. Complete it. And that'll be 1st and 10 at the 31. 1st and 10 here. And Falcons need a stop. Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 31. Knight is on the field. Big wrap up there by him. 1st and 10 at the 18. And the Commanders slowly creeping downfield at the 18. Play action. And almost to a sack. Throws it away. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Daniels throws it. Completed. 1st and goal at the 5. 1 timeout left for the Commanders. 1st and goal at the 5. 1 timeout left. Looking for a pass here, and that is a touchdown. Caught. They're going to go up 24-21. They missed the extra point. Knight and the Falcons are going to the NFC Championship. We won 28-23 at home. Let's see who we're facing off in the NFC Championship. What a funny NFC Championship. Knight will be facing his former Seattle Seahawks in Seattle for a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. You know what? We'll watch Knight versus his former team. There's Knight right there. Passing it down deep. Almost picked off. 3rd and 5. Knight in the middle. blitz here. And he caught that. Wow. What a catch. Guy named Quandre Daniels, I guess. I don't know. Another pass play, and he's wrapped up. There's Knight right there. See if he can make a play. First and 10 at the 23. And K9 with the ball. And team just wraps him up. And missed his target there, 3rd and 6. Knight's in the middle of that line right there. Probably going to blitz. Nope, he drops back in the coverage. Over the middle. And Knight with a big boom, including his teammates. 1st and 10 at the 12. 1st and 10 at the 12. And big sack there by Clifford. 2nd and 18 at the 20. Hands it off there. Knight with the tackle. I'm pretty sure. Yep. 3rd and 18. And he's engulfed, and they're probably going to kick their field goal. Super Bowl trip on the line. 1:13 left in this ball game. And almost picked off. Great pass deflection, great defense. I don't see Knight on the field. I don't think he's going to be on the field. Amazing catch there. Wow. This game is going to overtime. And look at Knight. He's determining the coin toss. Since he's our defensive captain. We're going to go with tails. It is heads. Hopefully they want to receive. They're going to receive. Well, my game crashed. So I guess I'll be just simming the game. Will we beat Seattle to make it to the Super Bowl? Let's see. We do not. Seattle is going to the Super Bowl. Hey, one of our players won Rookie of the Year, though. Hooray. To the 2033 season we go. Hey, Seattle won the Super Bowl. And actually, I think we are going to send them to around 2035. So a couple years down the line. Ew. I cannot find Knight anywhere. Let's see. His player card. And he's just chilling in free agency, I guess. For the past couple years. Okay, last season he played was 2033. That was the last season I simmed, I'm pretty sure, too. 10 pass deflections, 14. What was his reward? That's the real question. Just one Pro Bowl appearance. Let's see if we get re-sign Knight to the team. Well, I mean, we're gonna put Knight back on the team, I guess. The team is 4-2 right now. Let's see. Would he even be close to starting on this team? Probably not. He is 36 years old. I'm not impressed on that. Honestly, I think he could get some PT. We're going to try to revive his career. And he's not even on here. I think we have to cut somebody or something. I don't know. No, screw it. We're going to put Knight on the Joey B-led Ravens. They're 4-2 at the midseason. And screw it. This is my video. Well, it's my video. And Knight wasn't getting signed, so let's just put him on the Ravens, my favorite team. Knight had 11 tackles, 1 TFL. And we are in the playoffs. Well, we did not make the Super Bowl. We lost to the Cleveland Browns in the divisional round. Simming the 2026 season, Knight is getting up there in age and down there in overall. He's played. This is his 12th season, I'm pretty sure, something around there. So he's gonna be close to retirement soon enough. Well, the Ravens cut him during the middle of the season. Well, I guess Knight retired, maybe. I literally cannot find him anywhere in the Madden franchise. Honestly, Madden needs to add like a player finder type thing like 2K has or something like that, because it's literally impossible for me to find people on here. I mean, as you can see, I didn't cut him, so the Ravens must have cut him some point, or he just straight up retired. Anyway, that was the end of the video. Knight had a pretty good career, ton of tackles, ton of sacks. Went to a couple NFC championships, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it was just the one. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, let me know any more career sims you would like to see down below. And that is the end. Peace.